Hello and welcome back to the Spirit Guide Daily. This is daily tarot guidance for you. Hey, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. But what the premise behind this is we're getting 3 tarot cards. They're going to help guide you through the day. These are all timeless readings. You will find them when you are meant to see them. And this is the Alice in Wonderland Disney version tarot, bringing you 3 predictive cards. Sometimes I'm going to be forgetting my Oracle card titles because I have almost every Oracle deck in existence at this point. All right, I have the Hermit in reverse that is coming out of a healing cycle that is joining with others, that is an end to a feeling of isolation sometimes. With the Eight of Swords in the upright, that can be about doubt. That can be about feeling trapped as well. That can feel as if you think you're healed and the universe is like, we're sorry, but you still can't make progress yet. And that comes out with the Six of Swords in the upright, which is leaving a difficult situation behind, sailing towards smoother waters. Now, it can be about ghosting, but I have no reason to believe that it is here. It is one of the cards in most tarot decks. The figures are depicted on the river Styx, and it can mean the end of something. But it's a card of rescue. Here's what this is saying, is that if you've been feeling isolated, if you've been feeling as if you have been set apart and not able to interact with others, understand that that will soon be changing. That the trajectory of your life is far more peaceful and joyful going forward than you're thinking it will be. Don't allow your temporary doubts to color how you're feeling about your life. Remember, there are always energetic influences around us that can have an impact on our mood. And in fact, I have Protect the Wild and Green. This is one of those energies around remembering that basically everything is interconnected. The environment has an impact on us. If it's a stormy, rainy day, you might have a stormy, rainy mood. It's that sort of thing. But Protect the Wild and Green is also about recognizing that if you are psychic or an empath or a healer or somebody who offers instructions to others, then you are very connected to the element of earth regardless of your astrological sign, and that trees and green growing things are very important to you to help you shed darker energies, to leave these doubt behind, to find peace and tranquility within. The Six of Swords is actually a lovely, gentle energy as well. It kind of looks as if pay a little bit more attention to your dream world with this particular combination, because it is if they are trying to tell you about your next steps and you're not necessarily picking them up. I think you're a little bit locked into the please, I feel so trapped, when you're going to let me out of this cage energy. And they're telling you that the cage is there for like a healing purpose, and to try and remember that when you feel this way, take grounding steps. And I'm a broken record about grounding, because grounding is the key to allowing our universal flow to reach us without being like, it doesn't take a wrong turn anywhere when we're well grounded. I have the Fire Spirit, which is energy as well. Well, you have a lot of energy flowing through you. There's a slight mood disruption with this energy with the Hermit in reverse, which can be a card of Hermit in the upright is about learning life's lessons. It is about withdrawing into self, examining your soul. It's a soul-searching energy. It's a healing energy. In reverse, it can be feeling like you're not finding the answers, that you have doubt about your path. But what you're being told here is that the spirits of the elements are 100% on your side. Please don't forget about the angels of the 4 directions and calling to them to help increase your meditative messages, meaning that if you call out to the guardians of the 4 corners prior to meditating, it is one of the things that can help ground you in the moment and increase the validity and the clarity of the messages that you're receiving. Protect the Wild and Green. This is also called to be careful with your personal environment. One of the things that can help when you're feeling a little bit like this is a frustrated and trapped energy. You're feeling a little bit trapped by your life right now. Please remember that it is always for a purpose. It is okay to, like I have a 72-hour rule where you can get upset about pretty much anything for 72 hours. At the end of it, reassess and figure out what it is you need to do to start breaking that pattern. And that's only for the big hits in life, like the big things where it's like, I just need to process. You're stuck in an energy where there's a feeling of futility with that Eight of Swords in the upright. But the Six of Swords in the upright is trying to remind you more is coming, more will be happening. There are forces that favor you, And the wild green energy is verdant, it is growing, it is prosperous, it is a new beginning as well. This is mostly a reminder during what appears to be a slightly frustrating day, and they will happen. And please remember they serve a purpose. If we did not know frustration, we would not understand how wonderful it felt when something happened seamlessly. All of the opposite energies, all of the opposite emotions that we encounter actually serve a purpose for us. And the fire spirit energy with this kind of trapped and blocked energy sometimes has to do with learning how to deal with our frustrations, because when we learn how to deal with our frustrations, we have better relationships with ourselves and with everybody else. One of the things that you are being asked to do, though, is to make sure that your environment, make your external environment fit the internal environment that you would like to have. Meaning, try to make it tidy and ordered and clean. And that is not to shame anybody, particularly when you're depressed. It can be really difficult to stay on top of that. But that's one of the things that can get things moving as well. It helps shed old energies and bring in new ones. All right, that was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. Remember, these messages are timeless. They will find you when they are meant to. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. That's the only way to book me. And I thank you for joining me. Take care. Be well.